YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, live on this Saturday morning for me, almost afternoon, which I guess as you span around the globe, we're going to get different times, but you know what I mean. So welcome. Welcome all. Let me just make sure. So we got things started. I haven't announced this, so I don't expect that there may be a whole lot of viewers at the beginning. And the only reason I decided to do this is because I was already running late at getting the episode up. I'm about 30 minutes behind where I normally like to release it. So I just decided to throw up a live stream and let people come and join. And of course, it will post itself to be viewed after the live event is over. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Let me go ahead and start loading up the campaign here. So let's get it load campaign, YouTube. Here we go. We are on our way to some Carthage campaign action. This has been a fun campaign, to be honest. I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope you all are enjoying it. I have other Carthage campaigns going just for fun. You may have seen some of my save files. I've tried a lot of campaigns. I actually haven't finished any campaigns. And I'm not saying that I won't try and finish my own campaigns outside of YouTube. I just haven't had time, to be honest. So I am very much looking forward to this late campaign gameplay and seeing how things go. Getting a little lag going on here, which is kind of strange. Something around here is causing a frame rate drop in that vicinity. Could just be too much stuff going on. Let me go back and just check the stream here real quick before we continue any further. It says stream status okay. So hopefully the quality is alright. But I'm going to try and open up the event itself just to look in the stream myself. So we may get a little bit of double sound here for a second.
Chopper, on November 3rd, Daddy's going to be hosting.
There we go. Dang advertisements. Curse Air and his advertisements. So welcome everybody. Leave a comment and let me know how the stream's looking quality-wise and sound-wise. That way if I need to make any adjustments, I can make them early. So yes, please let me know. I'm looking at it myself right now. It looks like it is coming out in 720 quality. Yeah, give me just a second. This is just a double check so that I don't end up streaming 30 minutes of garbage or, you know, however long it ends up being. So I just want to make sure I get it right. So be patient. Let's see. Come on. Faster. There we go. That's me yelling at my internet. Okay, quality looks to be pretty good. I'll turn the sound. Curse Air and his advertisements. Yes, okay, sound quality appears okay as well. Okay, we're good to go. So, let's get things going. I'm going to pause that so it doesn't use up any internet speed. All right. So we have a whole lot of frame lag going along over here, but probably because there's so many people. Let's see. I've got a Carthaginian fleet here, and there's a Roman fleet trying to get around me. I don't exactly like that, but I can't reach them to attack them in this turn. Not to mention this fleet could help defend against that army. Looks like the Syracusans are coming for a bit of revenge. And let's see what else was going on. We were over in Iberia making inroads to more territory, so we've gained quite a bit more territory here, and I just have buildings converting, and we should hopefully be able to bring that province under control relatively quick. We can expand Kartuba. Let's see if there's any other areas that need my attention. The Gaiatuli, an enemy warlord, is here, huh? I think that the well, I thought Nova Carthago had the Gaiatuli under control, but apparently they're taking their sweet, precious time. Anyway, I think we're in pretty decent position to go ahead and end the turn. One thing I do want to do is recruit a champion to put in this army in Syracuse. So let's, go to recruit an agent. I'm going to grab a champion, recruit, and now we can go ahead and end the turn. Or once we fill in the skill, thank goodness it always helps me remember because I forget quite frequently. Here we go. General, oh, I need to keep an eye on my watch so I know how long I've been recording. I know some of you probably wouldn't mind me just going on for a long time, but I have other things I have to do, so there we go. Alright, let us end this turn and see what happens. Yeah, so sorry this wasn't announced ahead of time. I know that some of you will be like, why don't you announce these things? Because I don't always know when I'm going to do them. I will have ones that I announce ahead of time so that people can make an attempt to watch them. It's not going to be a frequent thing for me to hop on here and live stream without having announced it, so don't get too worried about it. There are a lot of navies sitting on the south shores of Brutium area there. I wish that the Syracusans would attack me so that I could defeat them, hopefully. They are making a move towards my city. They've landed one invasion force. Hidden agent exposed. Research complete. Syracuse and Macedon have forged an alliance, which is not good because I really don't need Macedon to hate me. But they don't look like... Or Macedon doesn't appear to be overly powerful. It's Sparta. Everybody hates me, so I don't really know what the difference is. I mean, you look at it, there's just a whole lot of hate going on because I'm the Barcid faction. It's pretty much natural for everyone to despise you when you're the Barcid faction. So the Syracusans have landed a small force up here. It can be easily defeated, I believe, with my navy and my garrison units, so I'm not too overly concerned about it. I am going to embed this champion here. If the Syracusans wish to fight me, I will utterly and completely destroy them. Are we at war with these guys as well? I hope not. Yes, we are. Fantastic. Why have they declared war on me? It's a bit of a mystery. I have taken Valothri, but I am starting to question about whether or not I will be able to hold it. The Romans are already threatening Alalia, which is not exactly good for me. I almost wish that I would have just sacked Valothri and then taken off. But again, that may put some pressure on Rome. And I'm going to do something strange here. I'm just going to build two consecrated grounds to try and cause turmoil for the Romans. And I'm going to move... I don't see any Roman navies within range. Yes, not within current range at least. So I'm going to sail this army from Carthago to Caralis to reinforce Alalia. So if the Romans do take it, I will take it back. This army's got siege equipment now as well, so it'll be quite strong. Oh, I can upgrade these boats as well. Might as well do that. It gives me better hull strength. There we go. All right. So I'm going to have to be a little defensive here. I need to protect these settlements for the time being. And I do have these armies here. I wonder what the diplomacy around Iberia looks like. These tribes, none of which are very happy with me. I wonder if the Sessatani, the Cantabri and the Sessatani, neither one are like too horribly upset with me.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear.
Oh, they don't want a non-aggression pact. I'm going to try and offer some non-aggression pacts to some of these factions over here to just hopefully like avoid like an all-out brawl.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not...
No. No one's buying it, so never mind. Maybe over time things will settle down. They probably don't like me for what I've done to some of their friends in the past. And I guess I can't say that I blame them. Ooh, cool. We can build wells. +2 to public order and growth. That's neat. I haven't built this yet. Let's do so. I've got a ton of food supply, so I'm not particularly concerned about it. I will upgrade my barracks there. Looks like I can upgrade this temple too. I'm going to find the one that gives the most public order bonus and pick that. So Shrine to Tanit is pretty good. So we'll take that. I want to make sure we can keep the public order in Magna Graecia up because it is going to be a troubled region for some time now, I believe. So it's so funny, everybody hates me in this campaign. It's actually, so if you want to play as Carthage and you don't want the nuisance of constant wars, you're actually better off to play as the Hananid faction. The Hananid faction actually gets a diplomatic bonus, and it makes it quite fun to play as Carthage. To me, I think it makes it a little more realistic in the sense that I don't think like everybody around the Mediterranean hated Carthage. Obviously, there was bad blood between them and the Greeks in Sicily. There was also bad blood between them and the Romans. I'm not joining a war against Egypt.
Insolent dogs stir nothing in your bellies? Are you turned
Are they my
into
client?
women?
Oh, they're my client state, and they want me to join a war against Egypt. Good grief. I don't need this, so I don't care if the Egyptians kill you. So, in any case, like I was saying, it makes it a little more realistic in the sense that your diplomacy is a little more sound. Like, people don't just hate you for being the Barcids, like they do sabotage, incite unrest in Olispo. Syracuse is blockaded. Holy cow, we got a lot of messages. Lusitania is upset. Wow. Okay, so sabotage at Lily Biome, which doesn't surprise me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got a few issues here. Just a few. Alright, I can protect Lily Biome with this army. So, good luck on that now, friends. With this fleet, I should be able to kill these Romans. So, let us do so. We got transports and an enemy fleet that's already damaged, so this ought to be easy pickings for me. In fact, they ran away. I'll just auto-resolve this real quick because it won't be worth my time, as long as they don't sink one of my boats, I hope. Alright, so kill them. And we can garrison here to help protect Eulalia. This will keep the pressure on Rome from Velathri, and this should start helping maybe even convert the Roman territory to my culture. Syracuse has been navally blockaded, but the city itself hasn't been blockaded. Lily Biome can easily defend itself too against these armies, so I welcome this attack. It's mostly just spam garbage units anyway, so bring it. That's all I have to say about that. We have a naval blockade of Olisipo, however that's pronounced. Auto-resolve this. Gonna have to do better than that, my friends. Or not really my friends, I hate you. So, let's see. Anything I can do to improve public order in this province. So from a boar, I will build this amphitheatron. And then we'll build a... Let's see, we should be converting this province to Punic culture, because I own the entire thing. Yes. So perhaps I can change this shrine to one that just provides more public order. I don't know. We should get plenty of public order out of the amphitheatron. I have enough money here that I'll probably go ahead and recruit another... Well, I don't have enough money to recruit a champion, so I'll wait till the next turn to recruit a champion, and hopefully my enemies will attack me. That's kind of what I need to happen at the moment. Because I'm pretty confident in my ability to defend myself, not so confident in my ability to attack until we take care of some of these issues. So Hanno's Navigators has increased in rank, or at least the general has. We'll give him more experience for support ship recruits. What else? What other naval benefits do we have, if any? Assault ship recruits. We'll take that. One of my agents has become more powerful here. I've increased his zeal pretty much all the way, but maybe we should start giving him authority and other skills as well. And then Dido's Faithful has gained yet another skill, so I've already got Inexorable Conquerors, which gives me more weapon damage and attack. Both of these do. So let's see what else we have. Enables construction of medium siege engines, plus 4 shots per minute, plus 5 during ambush and night battles, and plus 10% morale during battles against barbarian tribes. That would be pretty powerful because I am surrounded by barbarian tribes, so I will take that. And now we should be able to end the turn. There are enemy agents aplenty around Lily Biome. And I mean aplenty. Good grief. 4 of them that I can see right there. So this ought to be entertaining. And they're leveling up too, so I have no idea what they're up to. Come and attack me, you cowards. Actually, I'll go attack them. I can easily destroy them with my artillery. So in the next turn, I'm going to sally out of Lily Biome and destroy those enemies there. I can't sally out of Syracuse because they have me navally blockaded, and in a naval battle, I would probably do poorly. Yeah, so there's all those agents going after... Let's see, hidden agent exposed, rebellion, sabotage, hidden agent exposed. So where is this rebellion? It's a rather weak one. Let's take care of it before it gets strong. A quick face stabbing. You all might have noticed the blood effects there. I have downloaded the Blood and Gore pack, and it is quite fun. It's not quite as animated as the Blood and Gore from Shogun 2, but it is still a great deal of entertainment. It gives the game definitely a more visceral feel for those of you looking for such a thing. So there we go. I've got this whole province should be much better off here soon. Looks like I can improve stuff here too. Plus 50 wealth from culture. I kind of need a conversion temple because this is the head of a province where there's many other cultures. Alright, let us do some destruction. All these enemy agents are insane, and I mean, it's going to be very difficult for me to get rid of them without extincting their faction, to be quite honest. I do have this spy here though that is very low level, so my chances aren't all that great. But maybe if I move here, I can engage this right here, which gives some passive action, and they can start to level up. I do have a level 5 champion here, which is great. Maybe I can use this champion to get rid of some of these. Wow, I've noticed the enemy agents are like way harder to kill as of recent. Like your chances are not good no matter what. Even when their agents aren't a very high level. But of course, you know, she's a level 5 spy, so maybe that's why they're trying to make it difficult on me. Whatever, I'll just kill their army here. They're fortified, but that's fine. It just means that they'll all be gathered up in one spot where my ballista can rain heck down on them more effectively. So this is a battle that I would be happy to take, because if they're all holed up in their little fort, my ballista are going to have a field day with these guys. Not to mention their troops are just absolutely pathetic compared to mine as far as like straight up melee strength. The Syracusan forces will be a little better because they're heavily armored hoplites, but still won't be good. Okay, and of course I'm going to get close and help make my artillery nice and effective. Just put my guys in a general defensive formation around my artillery. Here we go. Nothing special here. And I'll just keep my cab out here. I want to move up. Oop. There we go. I want to move up, but not within range of their towers. In fact, I'll probably destroy their towers because the towers get a lot of kills, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for you, when you control them. Unfortunately, whenever they're being used against you. But yeah, you can see that their dense formations within this small camp is not going to bode well. Yes, my ballista and explosive shot are absolutely going to enjoy this. And I also have reinforcing troops, apparently. So, this is quite nice. I don't need them, but nonetheless, I will bring them up. Okay, I'm going to approach slowly. I still think we're well outside of their tower range, and if I move up to here, I think I'll still be outside of their tower range. Okay, but it is going to take some time for my ballista to get into position because they move slowly. But we'll use this to validate that I'm outside of their arrow tower range, but close enough that my ballista should be more accurate. And I do believe we're in a good position now. You know, actually, I don't think... Oh, hang on, I am under fire from... Oh, no. Enemies incoming here, yeah? Peltist. Hitting my swords. There's Peltist, and there's also other infantry. Totally forgot the Syracusans were going to join this fight. Okay. And let's get some zoomed in shots here so you all can see the Blood and Gore pack. Those are some cool Peltist units, by the way. So the Blood and Gore, again, not quite as animated as it is on Shogun 2, but definitely pretty gruesome, very entertaining in my opinion. You can't see a whole lot of it usually with cavalry on infantry as much as you can see it in like infantry on infantry fights. So if I get zoomed up here, maybe look at these guys are all in just like a big mosh pit of melee here. So you're not getting a whole lot of individual animations because of it. But you can see some of these guys quite bloody indeed. Quit changing the screen, please. There we go. Yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of above view. Yeah, you can see the blood spurting out of this guy. So it does get quite nice. In any case, I should probably take care of the rest of the battle. We'll get to see more of the gore effects as I unleash my ballista. I actually don't want my cab in that fight. Oh, my ballista are on fire at will. No! And they've wasted quite a lot of ammo. This is not good. Hopefully they have some kills. I totally forgot to take them out of fire at will. Well, one of them already has 192 kills, so acceptable. I do want to switch them to explosive round and target this dense formation of troops. So, well, I guess at least my ballista were getting kills. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Some of you wanted me to show you how you can fire the ballista. I will show you that here in a moment. Gruesome. Oh, man, that is gruesome indeed. Beautiful. Alright, halt. So I'm going to halt my ballistas. I've taken them off of fire at will. Let me replace my troops back into formation here. Not that this is absolutely necessary, but I guess I'm going to be a little OCD here. Alright, so the Syracusan troops are gone. If you pick your artillery, push the insert key, it takes you into the first-person view, and you can left-click to fire, or you can push escape to exit, and it kind of shows you where your artillery's firing. I can't quite see the end of it, but this ought to be good. Yeah, okay, so you can zoom in here as well. So, like, see this unit sallying forth out of the walls here. Here we'll fire an explosive pot. I overshot them, but that's the great thing about this fort. Is that I can adjust. So let's try this again. So I went a little long on that shot. Not every shot's going to land precisely where the arrow is either. That's the risk of artillery. Ooh, just a bit short. We'll zoom in again. Wow, they really make this easier. Try this one out for size. Oh, so close. Still a little short. We'll try one more. Let's try right here. That one's looking pretty beautiful. Ooh, not bad, not bad. But in any case, you all can see how much fun this can be. Obviously, take time to enjoy that. Otherwise, I'm going to let the AI, or no, not fire at will. My bad. Not fire at will. Let's see, what is the most valuable target here? Here's their general, but he's slightly behind a wall. I really just want to fire right towards the center of the mob, as I think that's going to be my most effective means. Indeed it is. Look at the kills on my ballista. Over 500 kills from these two ballista, and these are not very high level ballista either. Let's see if we can get a lucky shot and kill the general with my last few fire pots. Otherwise, I'm assuming that my men can easily cut their way into this particular fort. I don't think we're going to be able to hit the general because he's behind there. Maybe I'll fire my last few rounds into this tower and see if maybe we can destroy one of the towers. I don't know how my chances are. I haven't actually done a whole lot of firing at towers, so this will kind of be an experiment. These are my... I should have controlled my ballista better. I did not. Let's see if they're going to fire. You going to fire? They're moving for some reason.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
So here comes... Yes, it does damage the tower, but it's going to take more rounds than that to actually destroy it. So, fairly good damage, but not quite what I need. Okay, well what I'll do is take these reinforcing hoplite units. Well, they're still way away. Never mind, I don't need them. So we'll take my swords to this vicinity. And we'll take my spears to this vicinity. That should be good for now. What other units do I have here? Yep, so I wonder if my units can burn their towers. They can. So what I will do is engage them in the center with several units of Libyan infantry. And I will use the flanking units of Libyans to burn these towers. So let us go ahead and start an engagement here in the center. Okay, my hoplites running around the edges. Yeah, these guys are going to have to get in position in order to throw it, and sometimes it's a bit glitchy, so keep an eye on them. But usually it'll end up... Yeah, sometimes they try and run inside, like they're doing right now, to go destroy the tower. It's a very odd deal. They can definitely destroy it from the outside, as you can see these guys doing. But sometimes the path finding's a little bit screwy, so just keep an eye on your guys to make sure they don't do something that you wouldn't approve of. Oh wow. My guys are going to actually be a little bit outflanked here. That arrow tower's ruined. That arrow tower's ruined. I'm going to bring these Libyan infantry back over here. My guys are forcing their way inside. The Illyrians are falling back to the center of the camp. Let's see if we can take out these guys. Let's try and push in from this side. These Illyrian spearmen, though, are going to do poorly versus my swords. They're only light spearmen. In numbers, maybe if they could get around your flank, they could be dangerous, but they're really not going to be dangerous in this particular position. Okay. This is going to be a giant mosh pit as well. So I'll just go ahead and go into close-ups and stuff here. See if I can keep my troops busy. But yeah, this is going to be an easy fight for me. Check out these cool Illyrian units. I'm not sure what they are, but pretty neat looking. Especially while they're being slain. Let you see my guys using their falcatas to good effect. Falcata is such a cool looking sword. It was an interesting weapon. Designed to be weighted more like an axe, which kind of frustrates me that Roman infantry have higher attack levels than Falcata armed units, because the Falcata was actually a bit more damaging than a Gladius. The Gladius was definitely a great stabbing sword. This is just from what I understand. Obviously I didn't live in history, so I could be wrong. But from what I understood, the Falcata had a lot better like just kind of brunt melee power because of its weighting. The Gladius, though, was a great stabbing sword. So I kind of wish that the Falcata was represented a little bit better with a little bit higher attack. I think that, but you know, the Romans don't have a whole lot of depth, so I can understand why their units have some of the stats they do, because when you look at like the multiplayer scale of things, the Romans really aren't the best faction on the game. They're good, they have a lot of tools, but the scariest factions on the game to me are like Parthia and Egypt, and some of those are the scary factions. The Romans don't strike me as a particularly scary faction, though they are pretty versatile. I'll give them that, except for not having, they don't really have spear infantry, so to speak. They have a little bit of triarii, but nothing by means of extensive spear infantry, and certainly no pike units either, which is a downfall for the Romans. Alright, so we've pushed back the attackers at Lilybaeum. What I'll do is just kind of well, actually my men don't even really need to rest and recuperate, but we'll let them do so. Actually, they do a little bit. And let's see if we can get some of these enemy agents out of the way on the next turn. Yeah, on the next turn we'll attempt that, because I've already moved on this turn. This army, again, I can't really effectively sally out because they have me so well blockaded. I need some artillery ships. Some of you have been clamoring for me to get them, and of course I do want them. So I need to build a military wharf, which I actually think I can only build here in Carthago. I want to say it has to be at the capital, but I can build a shipwright in the other provinces, so I'll try and fix that going forward. And Velothri now has these two temples, which ought to be having an interesting effect. Let's see, there is a Roman temple in Arimnum, there's one in Neapolis, and one in Rome. Okay, so it won't be enough to overcome, but hopefully we can at least start sowing the seeds of dissent here. I don't really have a whole lot of forces here. Defensively, I should be okay versus the Romans, though, unless they bring like a stack of legionnaires or something against me. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances. Elispo is coming under more control here as well. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Or, wait, never mind. Sorry, I have skills. Thank you for always reminding me. Alright, let's see. So, my champion can be upgraded. I like starting with Zeal on champions. But, I mean, each one has its own benefits. You can take the time to read through them more deeply if you want. Alright, so for this particular general, he's got the general and commander, so he's got a lot of authority. I can give him even more authority, though. That might be fun. I don't always do that. Sometimes I usually throw in Zeal for the war cry, which is quite helpful. Alright. see what happens here. The Iceni are taking a long time on their turn. Intriguing. Never seen that happen before. Sometimes it almost makes me wonder if maybe the AI just has a lot going on, or maybe it's trying a lot of agent actions or something. Maybe that's why it takes a while. I have no idea what makes them take longer sometimes on turn end. I noticed the turn ends, though, as you expand the map, the turn ends get to be a little longer. And I think it's obviously because these factions are closer to you, and so maybe the computer has to spend more resources or something to keep track of them. I don't know. That's just an estimate on my part. So yeah, we'll see. A disruption attempt, sabotage, opportune failure. Good, I like those. Whenever it's the other people. Subversion attempt, subversion attempt. Hidden agent. Good gravy. So I definitely need an agent back here around Olispo. So there's actually hidden agents here that I can't even see right now, as you could tell by them. Why is it I can't recruit a champion? Oh, I already have the maximum number. Well, I'll take a spy then. So that'll hopefully help get me started. Let's see what we can do with my agents at this time. Probably very little because mine are very low rank and the enemy ones are very high rank. But I will do what I can and take what chances I can. Even my 5% chance here. It's 6% chance of coercion. These enemy agents. Oh, enemy agent hindered. Wow. Talk about getting lucky. I'll take what I can get. Coercion. To joining your cause by exploding fears. Let's try some coercion. Enemy agent defects. Sweet. So I picked up a spy. And quite a high-ranking spy here. That was pretty lucky. So good. That'll put me in a better position. This army can probably go ahead and continue its march out towards Lily Biome to come reinforce. Or not, from Lily Biome to come reinforce Syracuse, sorry. I don't... Okay, so here's those armies that I defeated last time. I should have marched this way, but I thought maybe they were still hiding. I should have looked. And it would have been of great benefit to me. I am a little bit scared of these Roman armies. Not sure that I have what it takes to fight them off. I don't have any cav to chase them down if they have a lot of skirmishers. I might recruit a few skirmishing units into this army. So if the Romans don't attack me, at least my army will grow in its strength there. And on the next turn, we'll try and get rid of some of these enemy agents. Olispo is definitely going to start coming under some good control, and we can carry the war forward in Spain. I hope that Carthago Nova can take care of the Gaiatuli, though they don't appear to be doing so well. That's the last thing I need, is for the Gaiatuli to rise again. As soon as I get a little chance, I mean, the Romans are in a bit of a vice grip, to be honest. They're not dead, but if I beat back these Syracusans, which I will in another turn or so, there's nothing protecting the Romans from me just completely running into Brutium. And it's going to definitely put them at big risk. So my idea is I will take... in fact, I should start working on moving this fleet around here now that I don't need them to help protect Lily Biome. We can attack these Syracusan fleets, and then eventually maybe go blockade Apollonia, which is where they're coming from. And that could help me out as well. So let's go ahead and... man, I always forget stuff. Of course, I have a lot of armies and a lot of people now, so let's see. We'll start with Cunning. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And on this game, too, you can only embed one agent per army, which in Shogun 2, I mean, you can embed a bunch of agents into armies and get all kinds of ridiculous benefits. Maybe CA decided that those benefits were too great, because you can only embed one, but it is very helpful to embed an agent in your army. It looks like something happened with my agent there, and I hope that's not the one that I just converted. I think it was. So it's funny to me that I had such a little chance of killing that agent, but it appears that the AI was successful in doing so. But then again, I have no idea about what went on there. Agent skill, what kind of action was taken, or any of that, so I'll quit complaining until I see the actual results. Plus, I just got a 6% chance, like, to come successful. Okay, they sabotaged my will, subversion attempt, research is complete, increase in rank, hidden agent exposed. Yes, one of my spies was wounded, but that's good. Oh, I keep forgetting about this political intrigue, but we're doing quite well, actually. I can't secure, well, I can secure a promotion for this character. Promotion secured. Good. So the Barkid Dynasty is actually doing quite well as far as influence. My research is complete. We've gotten quite a bit further into here, which allows me to expand my city centers a little more, which is kind of cool. We've gotten temple tax, plus 10 wealth, plus 2 cultural conversion. That would be helpful. However, I haven't researched a whole lot of military stuff yet as well. Let's research some cavalry options here. The Syracusans have broken off. Interesting. They're no longer gunning for Syracuse. I don't know where their navies went, but I can no longer see them. So I'll quickly auto-resolve this, get these guys off my case, kill them. We'll leave the Pride of Mago here to guard this particular vicinity. I need my champion in this army to continue training, and I'll use this spy to see if we can... not very good chances of anything here. My manipulation chances aren't a whole lot better. Joining your cause. Let's try some temptation. Enemy agent hindered. Your agent did not get the enemy to join your cause. Nevertheless, the enemy's progress was slowed. So, we'll take that. Okay, these guys are going to retrain. I need to upgrade the embedded agent. So he gets +1 cunning there, which is cool. And, +1 zeal. Casualties, cunning. Let's go to authority. Maybe see what's down the authority tree. This army can now go start to assault the Romans from the south. And then this army is still holed up in Velathri, and they're raiding at Velathri, which is not going to be good. It's going to hurt public order. And it very much tempts me to come out and attack these Romans, but I see Sacia Equites Extraordinarii, and I do not want to get out on open ground against those guys. So I am forced to stay withdrawn. My ships are replenishing here, but I could come blockade Neapolis. I think I will, in fact. I think I'm going to come blockade them, because then I can put even more pressure on the Romans, which will be good. The more pressure I can put on them, the better. So let's go ahead and... Oh, there's the Syracusan fleets. Simply sailing around me to go to Lily Biome or Carolus, one of the two. Well, now it all makes sense. They didn't feel good about taking Syracuse, so they'll just go elsewhere. And to be honest, this fleet would probably be best served to help corral these guys too. I should have sailed down this way. Perhaps a little better reconnoitering next time, perhaps. Let's see, so the spy can embed in this army for military intelligence, and hopefully maybe protect my general a little bit from enemy agents. Okay, we're getting very good public order in this province now, and that should only improve over time. Let's go ahead and end this turn and see what happens. I have a little bit of money left over, that's okay. I'll put it to good use here soon. So, let's see what's happening. Romans are attacking Lily Biome, and the Syracusans are going to reinforce with a huge army of hoplites. But I actually feel okay about this. If I can force them through the gates, the boiling oil ought to do quite well. Even if they do take the city, I can easily retake it on the next turn, so this is good. It'll force the Syracusans to kind of engage here, and even if I don't win, I can probably cause a great deal of damage to them. Oh, I forgot there's not gates. Ha! This is not Carolus, this is Lily Biome. Okay, so I have absolutely no chance of winning this, but I will do my best to damage the enemy armies beyond repair. And to be quite frank, I can probably use these boats to destroy this Roman vessel here before it even lands. And then let's get to my army. Basically, I will try and find out where the Syracusans are going to land, and I'm going to meet them at their landing zone and fight them as best I can while they're disembarking. Try and keep them pinned up. We'll see if that works or not. So let us start the battle. I'm going to turn on Flaming Shot here.
Our missiles await your orders.
We will watch to see where the Syracusans reinforce from.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, they're reinforcing from this direction. But we're going to have to wait to see where they're landing. Perhaps I can sink a couple other hoplite ships as well, or at least kill some of them once we're finished with these Romans. I do not believe that it will be hard for me to take care of these few legionnaires. In fact, I'm going to save my ammo. No sense in wasting it. And what we'll do... No, turn off your fire at will. Run, run, run. Oh, bull crap. I swear it lets AI get away with murder in these neighbor battles. Their ship shouldn't have been fast enough to catch me. Ram them, please. I'll just sink the Roman ship, hopefully before they cause more damage than they already have. Ram them.
Weapons ready.
Gosh dang it, they've killed half of my ship. More than half of it. Oh, this is a naval vessel, not a... Good grief, they're gonna rout my ship. Dadgummit, all I had to do was run away, too. I should have used my javelins, but I was being stingy. Okay, one more good ramming and these guys should be finished.
Weapons ready.
Or not. I forgot the ship is going to have a lot of hull strength, so it'll probably take a considerable amount of ramming. So I figured this was a transport ship. That was my mistake. This is a naval vessel, and it has a lot more hit points than a transport ship.
Unit has perished.
Some of you may be wondering why I'm clicking so much. It's because the naval orders sometimes require multiple clicks. There we go. Yes, so had that been a Roman transport ship, it probably would have only taken 1 or 2 rams to get the job done, but it wasn't a transport ship, and that was a stupid mistake on my part. I should have picked at them with my missiles, but again, I was being stingy, wanting to save my missiles to try and kill Syracuse and hoplites. I'm not, as of yet, certain where the Syracusans intend to land. I'll go ahead and run my troops to this vicinity to get prepared for such a thing. Now these are transport ships, but there's a lot of them. But I will go do what I can with my naval vessel to disrupt and kill as many of these guys as possible. Maybe I can light some of their ships on fire, or just kill a bunch of their men. I'm kind of tempted to come off of Flaming Shot. Hoplites, militia hoplites, militia hoplites, militia hoplites, light hoplites, militia hoplites, slingers. There's my problem. This transport's full of slingers, and javelin men are my main threat. But I will go do what I can with what I have. Main thing is I don't want these guys to board me. It may be possible for me to lure them out, single them out, and actually sink a few transports worth of hoplites. Even one transport would be a huge win. To sink it with such a vessel as what I'm using now. So that is what I will attempt to do. The Syracusans will probably land some of their forces on this beach and probably sail around and try and land more here. I think. I don't know. I'm honestly not real familiar with the AI's marine landing type behavior yet. Okay, lots of hoplites. So the more of these guys I can kill, the better. Maybe I do want to stay on Flaming Shot. A chance to sink their boat. So I'm going to start getting ready to turn around. I'll let the Syracusans approach me, and then be ready to run so that they can't board me, and then I should be able to easily stay in front of them. Because you can see that whenever you slow down to turn, your boat gets substantially slowed, and they might have a chance of catching you. So now I'll just keep my boat here at a relatively safe distance. And do just this. I don't know, the flaming javelins are just so much less accurate. I'm gonna switch off the flaming javelins so that I can just hopefully kill as many of these hoplites as possible. If you let the enemy ship get too close to you, sometimes it will stick and make you get boarded. I'll kill as many hoplites as I can with my javelins, which is not going to be a great deal because they're fairly missile resistant and I'm firing into the front of their ship.
Move to position.
But again, I will do what I can. Any of this helps because it's at least killing a few of them and weakening their health. None of the Syracusan fleet seems to be approaching this beach. There we go. Almost used all my javelins and only killed about 12 of those hoplites, but that's to be understood. I don't really have a large number of javelin men, and I'm hitting them from the front. These guys are well shielded. Okay, good. We've killed 20 hoplites.
One of our units has used all its
I have to
ammunition.
get away from them here because they were about to catch me. If I could get their ships like turned and kind of bunched up and screwed up, I might be able to get a couple of rams in, and that's all it takes, to be honest, with an actual naval vessel versus a transport, just a couple of rams. So let me see if I can take advantage of the AI pathfinding. What was that? Quick reload. Whoops, I meant to use quick row, so it's a good thing I got away. But yeah, so I'll sit here and curve around some. Yeah, see, like right here how this boat got stopped. If I can just get them screwed up a little and get a couple of rams in, I honestly might be able to sink one of their vessels. But look, I've got their whole navy chasing me. But if I do ram one of their ships head on, it's going to immediately board me and immediately kill me. Yeah, see right here I started to turn. I'm about to get caught. So you gotta watch out for that. Sometimes it's good to kind of make your turns and slowly. There we go.
Move to position!
I think the transport ships are a little too maneuverable still. They've weakened them up, which is nice, so I'm not going to really complain. But, I mean, if you look, I mean, they can completely keep up and maneuver with this much smaller ship, which is a little bit frustrating. But I think the AI has completely blobbed an assault order on this ship, because you can see all other units following me. So they must be programmed to try and deal with naval threats first. Yeah, so see, now their guys are starting to get a little bit bunched up.
Our general is under attack.
I'm getting hit with slinger fire, though, which is dangerous. Is there some reason why my ship isn't moving? What's up with this screwy... You've got to be kidding me. Move! Are you, like, attempting to get boarded? There's some kind of rock or something under the water there that's kept me from moving. And now I'm likely to get caught. I think I'll get away. That was pretty lucky. Get away from their sling ships. I'm going to see if I can... I mean, there's really no sense in running away. They're just going to continue to blob behind me, so I'll just come around and click a ramming order and just hope for the best.
One of our ships is
Nope,
being boarded.
immediate boarding, as I expected. Okay, alright, well, let's fast forward and see where the Syracusans intend to land, and hopefully we can fight them off. And it looks like they may come at me from multiple angles. I don't think there's any honest way that I can win this fight, especially if they start to split up. Sorry, folks, this is probably honestly just a waste of time battle, to be quite frank. I mean, they have skirmishers and I do not, so there's not going to be any way for me to deal with their skirmishers. Their hoplites are better than mine and more numerous. Well, whatever. It's a battle. We will fight what we can where we can. And then on the next turn, I'll just march this army back with all of my ballista and just absolutely ruin these guys. So let's take my general here.
Double time! Quick march! Awaiting orders! At me! My lord! Forward! Spears, at your command!
I might be able to finagle my way into killing a couple of these units at least. Their hoplites, though, should for the most part be superior to mine. Their militia hoplites won't be. Some of their units are running around to the other side of town, which is odd. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys back to the town center. I think I have kind of a quick snare set up there. That'll work out. Those guys went out of my range of view. Get into hoplite phalanx. I'm killing these militia hoplites with few losses, so that's good. We'll take out some of their units at least. I'll just kind of barricade the town center here. And let's take these guys way outside of town, and maybe I can run back in behind and get a hold of some of the slingers and stuff. Okay, let's get these guys out of hoplite phalanx, get behind these other hoplites, and save as many of my citizen militia as I can. Okay, this militia hoplite ought to rout pretty quickly now. Oh crap, there's a boatload of slingers sitting right there, and I have my back turned to them. They're going to get a redonkulous number of kills. I didn't even realize that boat was still there. Crap. Some of my citizens got caught on the way out too. We've got to get out of here fast. Oh, those militia hoplites haven't routed. Are you kidding me? They're completely surrounded. It's just a militia hoplite unit. Yeah, I know. You want to give your slingers more times to keep killing my guys like you are right here. Good grief, that's frustrating. Come on! Okay. Hopefully I can get away from those slingers now. Idiots are getting to get way more kills than they deserve. 66 kills already. Dang it. This is a stupid engagement. Okay, I managed to get these town guys out here. Honestly not. Okay, so some of their troops are coming down this street. So let's see if we can blockade the street effectively here, because from the front my hoplites will be fairly missile resistant. Okay. The stupid slingers are still just sitting out there like idiots. Are these guys chasing my townsfolk? I almost think they are, and if they are, I might be able to win this battle just by wasting the time. So let's go into fast forward and see if the AI is dumb enough to be chasing my townsfolk. They're going to assault my center position here. Though I think I can get in behind them. No, they were maybe chasing my townsfolk, but they're not now. No, why did you move? You should have held your position. The screwy things that happen for units in phalanx. Let's attack these ones. Still more hoplites getting off transports. Sorry, I've got it fast forward, folks, but this is going to take forever if I don't. These militia hoplites are doing... Gosh, I'm going to have to take my general and chase these slingers off. Which means I'm going to get unloaded on here. All of this infantry. These guys in the center are holding quite well. Not a whole lot of kills, but they're holding. And it looks like I got those slingers. Let's see if we can attack those slingers with my town militia. Put these guys into phalanx to make them harder to kill. I think we can chase down those slingers. Those slingers came back from routing, but should rout again, because even up against the back of my guys, they shouldn't do well. But it's causing a the morale penalty was bad. But my guys have stabilized. The AI almost got me there. My men are holding on surprisingly long. Maybe let's see if I can get an outflanking penalty on them. Of course, they have these stronger hoplites coming up now. Okay, I need to start getting to where I can manage this fight a little better. These militia hoplites are beating my Libyans. Over here, their guys are doing just fine against me. They've got regular hoplite units and light hoplites. Got a hoplite unit coming to intercept me over here. I've caught these slingers. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll win that fight, but
flee the field of battle.
at least keep them
This
busy.
is a shameful display.
Orders.
Let's see if we can get into these slingers here.
We await your orders. As you
My guys are
command,
starting to
wavering.
waver in general. They're going to intercept my militia with their, let's see, 213 kills, 219 kills. I did get a considerable number of kills, so all I'll do now is just kind of fast forward to the end. I don't really think there's a way to win, but I did get a number of kills. Sorry I didn't get you a whole lot of zoomed in shots there. But yeah, that's Lily Biome is going to fall to the Syracusans here, but they took a lot of casualties, and now they're also going to be a stationary target. Well, actually, I think the Romans were the ones that attacked me there, so I think the city goes to the Romans. So the Syracusans will actually be free. Well, I don't know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. The Romans initiated the attack, but I totally killed their army, so I'm not sure how this will work. Like, not a single one of their men survived, so that makes me wonder if now the city goes to Syracuse, or if they just give it to Rome for the fact that Rome initiated the battle. That'll be an interesting outcome. Yeah, so the Roman fleet gets sunk. My army gets destroyed. And let's see. The Romans attacked me with a separate fleet, so no one got it. Which there's no way I can defeat. Even though it's mostly slingers and air missiles, they'll completely annihilate me. So the Romans attacked and then immediately left, which is typical AI behavior. And now there's a damaged Syracusan fleet, or Syracusan army, which means that if I can get a hold of them with one of my fleets, that would be quite helpful as well. So I think that's... I want to have one more quick battle before we call this one good. We'll make it an hour episode since I missed a day. So hopefully we'll get one more in here just real quick. So let's see. Hurry up, turn in. Man, there's a lot going on. Sessatani have trespassed. Subversion, settlement lost, blah blah blah, blah bling bling blah. Army destroyed. Okay, oh look, the Roman fleet is still sitting in the harbor. If they don't run, then this gives me the opportunity to destroy them, and destroy them I will. This is going to be entertaining. Alright, so here we go. So this will give me quick vengeance on the Romans, and allow me to get rid of one of their fleets. That's a large fleet, which would actually be hard for me to kill at sea. But since these guys are ignorant enough to come and attack me on land, I'm going to utterly annihilate them, and so I honestly very much look forward to this. They even have a garrison army already too. That's interesting. So let's get this deployment started. I really don't even need my ballista, but I will use them, because why not? Let's bring these guys in from this angle, and I'm going to bring some cav in towards the beach where I think all those Roman skirmishers will be landing. No, here we go. General there. Ballista. We'll just go ahead and place them right here. Not on fire at will. And explosive fire pots, please. Okay. Let's go ahead and move up my infantry. Again, my ballista are hardly needed. but we will let them do their job nonetheless. Plebes. Die, plebs! And this is what happens whenever the plebes stand against me. Apache pours out his wrath upon them in the form of explosive fire pots. Of course, these guys are spread thin, and it's going to be a little bit harder for my explosives to hit them, so maybe I'll try some regular shot for just a second. It ought to be entertaining as well. Look at them chanting like they're big and bad enough to beat my stuff. You really like chanting, do you? Well, let's give the plebes something to chant about, since they seem to enjoy it so much. Ooh, yes, look at all these skirmishers landing. Those guys are going to be bait for my cav. So, let's see them cheer now. I mean, pretty cool addition to the game, the chanting and stuff, but I don't see you cheering now. And I'm guessing that you're not going to be cheering here in a moment either. Yes, where's your glorious little chants now, my friends? You're dead. Okay, cavalry here. Oh, yes, look at this bunch of skirmishers. There is a legionnaire unit here. It's pretty heavily depleted. Well, you know what? This could actually be a little bit dangerous for my cav. I want that legionnaire unit to get away a little first, so that it's not tempted to engage. Their skirmishers are attempting to engage my cav, so I'll just pull back a little there. These Roman plebes held out a long time against entirely superior odds, but now they're being trodden underfoot where they belong. So let's make a break for the town center. Roman Legionnaire is here. My biggest concern with that is that he can slow down my cav, but if I start making a beeline for the town center, the Legionnaire is going to have to go defend it. Let's see what happens here. Let's fast forward for just a moment. Well, actually, do these guys... Oh, they do have a diamond formation. Increases my charge bonus and should help me penetrate that Legionnaire. This will be fun. Let's give this a try. So I'm gonna take a cav unit in diamond formation, punch through the Legionnaire, and then use my other unit to go after their skirmishers. So the diamond formation is gonna slow my men down, but it should help me penetrate their formation rather than just getting held on the front. So let's see if my little hypothesis is correct. Here's the Roman Legionnaires. They are bracing for a charge, which is going to help them. But indeed, my cavalry did get a pretty good punch, not all the way through. Okay, let's get out of this. The Legionnaires ran away. Oh yes, now it's going to be a wholesale slaughter. My Carthaginian cav is up in the midst of all of these levies, and they are dying quite rapidly. But they are throwing a number of javelins into my horsemen. It's going to take its toll. The sooner I can silence these guys, the better. The Legionnaire unit appears to have escaped for the moment. Nope, here it is. It's still in the fight. Good grief, that's a lot of javelins. Alright, time to go shut these guys up. And I'm gonna bring... Okay, yep, there we go. I was trying to get some mass waivers. Perfect. Those Legionnaires are still quite confident, though. And they should be. It's a fight they will win, given the proper time, so I'm going to go ahead and remove myself from it. I've now gotten all the levies out here separated the way that I like them. And my cav is still in diamond formation, so it's probably going to be less likely to disengage from the fight. Oh, the Romans routed due to losses, army losses. And here's my my men gallantly chasing down their last few survivors. So Lily Biome is once again easily under my control. And that's going to be the end for this live broadcast, for this episode. I will have you some more Carthage campaign out soon. I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow or Monday. I'm trying to alter some other types of videos in between the campaign videos just to keep things lively. But I do know that you all like the campaign, and of course I like it too. So I will keep it moving, as I know that it's a long process to complete a campaign. It takes a lot of episodes. So I do want to keep it moving along at a pace that doesn't make it, take like a few years. Let's see, what is this building that's damaged? Is it one of my own? I think it is. I'll repair it. Alright, so the Romans didn't really cause me too much grief. Back in control of my province. No real changes geographically speaking, but some huge steps. Whoa! Syracuse is going for the homeland. So we're going to have to go do something about that. And it shouldn't be too hard. I could probably honestly just raise a new army here in Carthago. Hananid, here's a Hananid general. Commanders, +1 growth, +1 public order. Alright, we'll raise an army. I don't want him to be an elephant general. We'll recruit. And we'll start off with some pikemen. Get some pikemen to slay these hoplites. So in any case, that's where we'll pick up next time, defending North Africa against all these Syracusan fleets. Ought to be interesting. Syracusan fleets are a long ways away, so I'll just go ahead and blockade the Romans here. So we'll just maintain a blockade. And the Romans are dug in up here, which is interesting. But we'll take care of them all in good time. Heir of Carthage, signing out for now. Hope you enjoyed it, YouTube.